Before I go to sleep, last story. So my very close friend told me this, right? He used to be a student in a university. He looked up to his lecturers. He was amazed by them, the work they did, and how far they had become. They had gone in their careers. So fortunately for him, when he was done with school, he applied to teach in the same school. Luckily, he was employed and he started working with the same people that he looked up to so much. One thing he told me that really just like made me say to life, he said when he got into that office where he had all these high uh, professors and everyone sitting, and they started talking. They didn't see him as a student anymore but rather a colleague. They were talking about life, about family, about everything that had going on. He quickly came to realize that they were just the only difference that he noticed what between him when he was a student and them at that position was, he didn't know them personally, but the same stuff that he was dealing with as a student, like the same struggles, he quickly came to realize that those people were not far different. They had family issues, there were people dealing with like bills that they had to like catch up to. There were people that were just like simple things they were just like still struggling with, and in our mind when we're talking about it, we just sat and we're just like, you sit and you look at someone, you're just like, oh my god, you look so perfect, you look so pretty, you should have the wall revolving around you, you are so educated, you should have the wall in your hand, you have so much money, you should be able to like snap your finger and have everything turning. And it's worse for those people because like what I have noticed is the farther you get in life, the more you achieve or accomplish, the more you feel like you cannot get satisfied because it's right there. You don't have to do as much work. I think the work that you do is what gives you the reward, the thing that gives you that adrenaline rush, because you're like, oh, I did all this and I look at the result, right? And then you get to the point where you have all these things and like you might go to work or you might not, and you can still have fun. And now it's just like, okay, why do I need to go to work, or why do I need to do all of that? And then you stay just to like enjoy what you have going on. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same when you're not putting in so much effort. God forbid you've gotten to a point where you don't have to put in the effort, and now you're just like, so I did all this for what? I have come in contact with people that there was this guy I met, he won the lottery, and I could not wrap my mind around the fact why he still had a regular job. He was teaching truck drivers, and I could not wrap my mind around the fact that he went this far. He did not have to work and he had to work, but he made it. Like, he complained about that job but showed up every single day. And we got close and I came to realize, no, that job was what kept him going. That job was what gave him a purpose. That job was what made him feel like he's doing something. Like, people complain about this, he can work on this aspect tomorrow. He gets a bad review, he can improve it. And he showed up every day being his best. So he was like one of the best instructors. Nothing like the other instructors. I could not understand. I'm like, and he, mind you, he had a degree, like 2 degrees or master's degrees, yet settled for an $18 job. So I say all of this to imply that, I say all of this to say that do not, like, learn to be satisfied with yourself. Learn to do with what you got, make it enough. Like, make what you have enough. Because the more you even progress in life, the more you get very, very sad and lonely for most people, at least for those that I've met, for most people, because the drive is not there anymore. The spark